Okay, so today I didn't really have a good trade that actually worked out, but I learned something from this attempted trade that I did that I had a good idea. And well, in the open, I kind of had a good idea and didn't quite work out for me, but I saw later what would have been the right thing to do. And then later on, I had a good idea and just for whatever reason didn't get filled, but it kind of gave me some insight into what was going to happen. So I figured I would just share that. I often do this. I make charts like this when I am done trading or I see a good setup and I want to like learn something from it. I like annotate it and I print it out and laminate it and look at it and try to memorize what kind of what's there and kind of internalize it. So I figured, okay, it's Christmas Eve. Um, I didn't really have a good trade today, so instead of like doing a traditional playbook trade, I'll just kind of talk through this. So yesterday on Friday, it broke that 30.87 level and was never trading below, really like $30. And it came up once and tested like 30.40 at the end of the day and then kind of hovered in that range. This morning I noticed it was in the pre-market holding below 30. So on the open, I had an idea of doing just a scalp for 20 cents over the 30 level. And I kind of botched the execution of that, which was a little frustrating because it was there and it would have worked. That's all right. Um, just gotta hone my skills further and just hone my procedure for doing these like quick scalps and stuff. But anyways, um, then you can see it's getting overextended. The blue right there are like Keltner channels, and I don't really use these like, oh, it's overextended, I'm going to get short. But you can see a good place to get short would have been where I've circled in blue because it's overextended and there's a level up there where it wouldn't trade above on Friday. So, I mean, that's at, what is that, 30, 35 maybe? And you had a couple chances to get short there and put the stop over the 30, 40. So maybe for 6 or 7 cents with the thought of, man, this thing could fail this level and go down, and that's precisely what it did. It went down to 29.10. So I mean, that would have been a nice, dollar 25 per share move that you would have caught there. Um, in any case, it's a play that I'm trying to make part of my playbook where something is generally a weak stock and it gets above a level where it was holding under the entire time in the pre-market and it's overextended and it's coming up on another level that's overhead. It's kind of like a lot of things in your favor. So anyways, that came down there. Actually was thinking in my game plan to try to pick it up at 29. Never got there. I waited for it. I watched as it kind of tried to make its way up, failed the 1 minute VWAP. You can see there in the pink, came down, consolidated, came up, and I thought, man, I wonder if it's going to fail again. Thought maybe of trying to get short there, and you know, per my report card, stuck to my game plan. Didn't seem right. Didn't seem like a good risk versus reward. Didn't do anything, and the whole time in there, I had an order for to get short underneath 30 again if it came up and tested it, but like get short by like 1 cent. Um, so it comes up, it consolidates there for like maybe 10 minutes around that 90 level. It starts drifting up. And you can see in here, these three candles, kid you not, 2 or 3 times, I'd have to go back and watch the video. It got up to 99 cents and was trading there, and I didn't get filled. And that told me, like, wow, okay, man, I had an order there. It's up there, it's trading there. I didn't get filled. The stock's trading fairly high volume. Like, there must be a big seller there. So I even lowered my order to 98 cents, and the same thing happened. And then it moved down, and before I could say to myself, all right, um, maybe I should get it at like 95 cents. It seems like there's a big seller and put my stop just over 30. It flushed down. And also, I just held my discipline and just said, okay, maybe next time I need to think differently. But it moved down about 25 cents. So if I was playing this trade, I probably at that point would have declared that the trade to be working, and I probably would have moved my stop down maybe to like 82 cents or something and gotten stopped out. But now looking at it, it comes back on decent volume and it peaks over the 30, gets kind of pushed back down under 30, comes back up, tries to keep going, and now it comes back down, and now it comes up and tests it again. And I don't know that I would have gotten in again there, and I probably need to see a few more of these setups before I would have thought, hey, maybe this is like really failing it here. But the thing that I thought was interesting was it comes back down and now it consolidates below 29.90 which is looking at, you can look at it's about 5 or 10 cents shifted down from before the initial time it failed and got back up over $30. So to me, that's like the seller just moved down 10 cents. And you can see a couple times it trades into like 95 cents or something, but then eventually trades below 90, comes back down, comes up and tests 90 again. And then look at that, it goes down from 90, another 40 cents downwards. Um, and this is clipped off here and it's getting close to 1 p.m. But I think this thing's even down around like 40 cents or lower now. But anyways, um, those are just some things I noticed and pointed out. And that is, yeah, basically all I wanted to point out there. Merry Christmas.